What's up, Backseat readers? Hope you're doing good. Let's take a look. It's in my book. This is Backseat Reading, y'all. So for today's episode of Backseat Reading, as I begin with Matthew, a Toy Story prequel, I'm going to do things a little differently with this book, considering there are no chapters in this book. It's really just broken down into parts. So as you can see, there's the introduction, there's part 1, which is the story version, part 2, which is the screenplay version, and then my final thoughts. So what I am going to do for this round of Backseat Reading is I'm going to spend a little time on the introduction, then spend a lot of time on the story version of Matthew, a Toy Story prequel, and then read a little for my final thoughts in the coming days. So for today's episode of Backseat Reading, I'm going to read a little something from the introduction. In the last week of October of 2020, I began writing a story that came to me after watching Toy Story 2. This idea came to me in 3 parts. It started with Toy Story 2, listening to Andy's mother tell Al from Al's Toy Barn that Woody was a family toy. The second part came toward the middle of the film when Woody learned he had a TV show in the 1950s called Woody's Roundup, with all kinds of different merchandise and co-stars in Jessie, Bullseye, and the prospector, Stinky Pete. The third part came from remembering in the beginning of the first Toy Story film, as we were introduced to Andy as his mother and his baby sister Molly, but no father. With these 3 parts, I had my questions. How did Woody become a family toy? Where is Andy's father? What happened to Andy's father? Having these questions, I sat in front of my MacBook, and began to write, and by November of 2020, I had something that I believe would bring the first 3 Toy Story films to a full circle with my short story, Matthew, a Toy Story prequel. All information for this book will be in my descriptions. If you're watching this on TikTok, go ahead and use this QR code, and that will take you to my Linktree page, where you will see Matthew, a Toy Story prequel, where I have options to read this, either for free on my WordPress page or as a book on barnesandnoble.com or on Amazon. We took a look. It was in my book. This is Backseat Reading, y'all. Hope all of you have a good, fun, and safe Tuesday. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, and I will see you on that next one. Peace, y'all.